Away from that story, now demand for the revival of Bengaluru's highly polluted Bellandur Lake hit a political note on Friday as BJP staged a protest before the BDA demanding action on the pathetic state of the lake. Now, Bellandur Lake is the city's largest water body but is filled with toxic waste which results in frequent fire outbreak on the lake bed. Shrija gets us more details.
Over 100 Bellandur residents are staging a protest right before the BDA office. As you can see right behind me, they are holding posters which read, "Be a part of solution and not a part of corruption." In fact, they are demanding the government to save the burning lakes. We are finding ways to save lakes, but Congress is finding ways to fire the lakes is what these people are trying to say. In fact, this particular protest is spearheaded by the BJP MLA Arvind Limbawali. In fact, he's trying to say that people have in fact come up with various solutions, but it is the Congress government which is not taking or coming up with initiatives to take the responsibility to revive this particular lake, which has been polluted by illegal garbage dumping along with chemical waste which has been mixing up with this lake, and that has been the reason, quite a few reasons. One of the reasons, in fact, to catch fire. Also, what we understand is that an expert committee has been formed by Mahendra Jain, the Urban Development Additional Secretary. In fact, this particular expert committee has come up with the short-term measures as installing aerators as well as the long-term measure as STPs. When we spoke to P.A. Nayak, the BDA engineer, he also told us that he has flouted tenders, inviting people to come forward and revive this particular lake. So far, they have received 4 participants, and the work is set to begin soon, in the next 1 or 2 weeks. In Bengaluru, Shrija for Magic Breaks Now.
Bellandur and Varthur lakes in Bangalore, it has not developed. The sewage water and the industry waste is coming. The second time in the fire, in the lake, so fire was happened. One at Bellandur, another at Iblur. Iblur is before Bellandur Lake. Government is just sending the file, transferring file from BBMP to BDA, BDA to BBMP, BBA to BDA. Yesterday I raised this issue in the George meeting, who is in charge Minister of Bangalore. He said it will be developed by the Bellandur. The unnecessary wasting of time, and there is no proper estimate. DPR has not prepared. We are demanding for the betterment of the society in that area. Water is contaminated. Borewell water is drinking. It comes under 110 village of BBMP. They have not provided the water also. Lok Adalat has given a decision long back. We requested BBMP several times. They are not giving the water. They are not remitting the money to the BWSSB.
From last 10 years they are telling same word. They are not taken any action. From last month fire is also there in that Bellandur Lake. So central government is ready to give funds, but they are not ready to take up works.
There's a report recently taken where next 6 months, if it is not, the sewage treatment plants, STPs, ETPs are not installed there, they will get cancer just by inhaling the air beside the lake. It is so dangerous.
In the meantime, the Karnataka State Industrial and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited has proposed to spruce it up with financial assistance from the UK government. Shrija caught up with CM Dhananjay, chairman of KSIIDC. Listen in.
In regard to the Bellandur Lake, already our BDA coordinating, and they called for a tender. Shortly it will be taken up for a cleaning of the Bellandur Lake. However, there are certain companies, Israel company as well as the UK-based company, have approached us. She expressed the interest to take the lake for a development and also water treatment, wastewater treatment in Bellandur Lake. Since we being the infrastructure also we takes up, they approached us. In that regard, they are ready to take up on the BOOT basis, that is built, operate, own and transfer basis. In that regard, the process is going on. I'm going to have a talk with the other officials, concerns other officials. Then we'll take up a issue shortly.
Right. So we also hear that the UK government is planning to fund this. How much are they planning to fund this, sir?
See, UK-based people have come forward to give a £1 billion, but on the basis of the financing, which we are not interested. That has to be decided by the government and also our ministry. So in that regard also we go, because since this proposal had come for 2 days back, that I'm going to put up before our ministry and board, and we'll take up the issue shortly and see that issue of Bellandur Lake will permanently be solved.
Okay, you also told us about this boot system. So what exactly is the boot system, and what is the first step, how are you planning to clean up this lake?
Because the technology is provided by the Israel company called Tehal. They are an expert in that waste and water management systems. They will give us a pre-feasibility report. On the basis upon that, we will take up the issue.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.